Okay, how you doing today? How y'all doing? This is the Narrative Matters. I am your favorite rapper's favorite rapper, the best film writer and director, St. Louis Facts, award-winning published author, activist, journalist, business owner, Lacey G. Soldier Turner. Today, we got, to me, an iconic figure, actress, business owner, life coach, mentor. It's been 30 years since she was in the iconic music video, Brenda's Got a Baby. We got the original Brenda herself, Miss Ethel Love. Welcome to the Narrative Matters platform and the List of the Lacey podcast.
Thank you, Lacey. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm so humble and honored. Thank you.
Oh, man.
Call them accolades. Yes. Thank you.
Man, I thank you for being on the platform. I always try to come back and interviews to meet people that was great or who I felt people who made an impact in the world. And I strive to try to find you. So I'm blessed and thankful that you allowed me to even interview you.
Oh, wow.
So my first question to you is, where were you born and raised, and how was your upbringing?
I was born in Richmond, California, back in the 70s, middle 70s. I'm not like 70s baby. Okay. Upbringing was in Pentecostal household, saved mother and father, 2 brothers. My grandparents was around both sides of the family, aunties, big families. Mom and dad have 9 brothers and sisters and stuff like that. So I have aunties and uncles. Back in them days, your family had a lot of, children, so that's my upbringing and where I'm from.
Okay. So how did you meet Tupac?
I met Tupac through my older brothers and my god brother. They all used to, hang around with one another in the neighborhood, around the community and things like that. So yeah, that's how I ended up meeting Tupac.
Okay. With the time that you did get to spend with him, how was he as a person?
He was, quiet, artistic people, when you're kind of different, back in our day, people used to cap on each other rapping and stuff like that. So, we grew up in that era where people will rap and cap on each other and things like that. So you'll see him do them type of things, but that was normal stuff you see on the schoolyard,
Yeah.
And he was very, to himself at times too, because I know he was still coming out, trying to do his own album as well. So I believe he was doing a lot of observing and looking around, to capture things to inspire him to write.
Well, the question to you, how did you get the lead role as Brenda?
Well, like I said, Tupac and my brothers, they are really good friends. My god brother is really good friends and things like that. So I guess him watching me and knowing some of my background, being with the arts and things like that I like the arts. And he saw that I was a teen mother as well. So he knew I would relate to the song as well. So he asked my brother, and when he asked my brother, I told my brother, why Tupac can ask me himself? He see me. We speak, we talk, like, why he can't ask me myself, me not thinking, he probably trying to have respect for my brother before approach me, or my kid's father at that time before he come approach me or something like that, or I don't, get shut down. He don't know, how people are back in them days. So
because he wasn't that big star like what he turned out to be then, right? So he was just
Exactly. So I told him, my brother, to ask him to ask me. So he asked me, and I told him, yeah, I'd do it. Okay. And that's how I received the role.
So what do you think? I don't know if you know this. What do you think made him write that song, or what was his mindset with that song?
Well, in the midst of that song, I was told that he read the article coming back from New York on a flight. My brothers, them, tell me the story, how it, came about, and he was upset about the article and how it had taken place. So he said, I'm gonna write this song about this story, and I'm wondering if your sister, she's gonna be out there. I'm gonna put her out there. This song gonna be a hit. I'm gonna ask if she'll be able to be in part of it. You think she'll be part of it? And he told my brother about that. Driving me coming from the area, wherever they was coming from, I think LA or something, but they was all together on the plane. And he told him about that, and that's how I found out he had me already in mind when he was writing it that day. So that was like pretty cool. That was really.
So how was it on set? When you like went to set? I know this is probably your first, big music video. How was it on set and everything?
Well, it's somewhat. I done music videos before, so I know how it was because I am from the Performing Arts Center in Richmond, California. It's called the East Bay Performing Arts Center, and we used to do a lot of things for the arts. We did Christmas things. We would do plays. We would do big videos for the PBS because we have a contract with the city. So we would do things for not smoking. We did a not smoking video, Stop Before You Drop. So if you ever pull that up, I'm in a video with a whole bunch of the dance students with Reg Green, Low Christmas Boys in the Hood. Mm. He was our dance teacher at that time, and he would help with the production line and teaching us our roles and practicing for that. So it wasn't my first time doing a video or been in movies before because we had done that. We did a video with what's his name, MC Hammer before, and we had did all this production outside as well at the Paramount in Oakland, and we had to keep setting up and stopping and doing it over and dancing and routines. And we used to do parades and be in contests at all different groups for the city. So I've been, shaking. Okay. Tupac knew of me, through, been around that I was in the arts. I did performing arts. I loved it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm from that era and been in the arts and schools. So it was professional to get to your question. It was very professional. I'm being around the camera. I'm used to being around the set. I was the star. I was the focus, so much of being on the set with Tupac and stuff like that, I would see everybody. I was the focus. I was the star. So they made sure I was comfortable, what I needed, because it was grueling. It was serious.
Did you have any crazy requests like give me some blue M&M? No,
I just wanted to make sure I had some water, because I like to drink water still to this day. I always make sure I have some water around, and everything else. I was good. I was just to get in the characters and the roles that they would come tell me, because I hadn't heard the song. I have not read the lyrics of the song. I can hear the music now that I'm there, since I can say, here go the song, this is the script, this is what I want you to do. No. Okay, we want you to do this. You want me to do what? We want you to do this. I said, okay. So then my brother come over to me and he'll say, well, okay, remember this, or he'll just give me some type of fantasy thing if I'm not getting, or I'm trying to get in that character. So I'm trying to get in the character. I'm over on the side. I said, I got it. So then I go give them what they asked me. What they asked for. So it wasn't like a script. It was something they had to tell me, and I had to bring that emotion out. And that was a lot of work.
So you ain't had no idea. So when they was like, hey, you finna lay in the bed, this man finna treat you like a prostitute. You like, wait a minute, what?
Exactly. Good. I love movies and watch movies. Yes. That's what in my daddy house, you ain't watch all that. He a preacher. Honey. So good. I read and had some type of experience by that time,
So was you holding a real baby?
Huh?
Was you holding a real baby?
No.
Okay, I was just saying, like, we never got to see Brenda's baby. Now,
okay.
Pac had him in his hand.
Never. And they asked me to bring my baby on the set that day. I'm so glad I didn't, because I wouldn't have been able to do what I did. Because I'm very protective of all my babies. All my babies. I don't care how old you are. I'm very protective of my baby.
Salute to all Ethel's babies.
But yeah, that wasn't a real baby.
Look, one thing I loved about the video and like your acting, the giving birth scene on the floor, that looked so real. That looked so real. Like, how did you tap into that?
My baby wasn't no more than, how old was Kristen? I think Kristen was like 15 months old. She was just still a baby, so it's like was fresh. My oldest child was not. I don't think she was a year old. I mean, going on a year, so she had to be like just to maybe a year old.
So how was it tapping into that, like, man, that mindset?
Man, I didn't want to go back there, but I did. I did it. I did it too, to go right back to that mode. But
Uh,
then it's so crazy because it's not like I have not helped do childbirth before. I had cousins that had kids before me. I had an auntie that had kids before me, so I was right there in the room with them, helping push it. So I mean, that's why I say I understood everything that came to me with certain things. You know what I'm saying? So, but to pull it back out, that was a lot of energy I did have to pull out to make it look so real, like I was really having a baby right there on it.
oh man. So how was it? Okay, how was the aftermath after you did it? It was out there. Did you get like noticed? Did you have to like couldn't go out to the stores and all this type of
Man, when it was the box back then, right?
Yeah, I remember the box used to call the
It-
phone numbers and order
yeah,
the
you
video.
call, you had to call. So people used to tell me when I was at school and say, I kept hitting the box and I didn't know you was in the video with Tupac. Why you didn't say nothing to anyone? That's confidential, it's not nobody's business, and I didn't know it was gonna get that popular, what I'm saying? I was somewhat popular, but I didn't know that I was gonna get that recognized. So after a while, I couldn't go outside, I couldn't go to school, you know what I'm saying? I want to talk to Tupac. What Tupac at? What podcast? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, really?
I want to
Like,
talk to Tupac.
that I'm still eating. I'm still a person you went to elementary school with. What are you tripping off? It's Brenda yelling. People be driving down the street. I'm walking in the car. Brenda, Brenda. I'm looking like, oh my God, got
That's what I had you trying to change your name to Brenda.
Man, yep. Sure enough, sir.
How long did it take? How long did it take to slow down?
Oh, I want to say, I think about 4 or 5 years, but not really. It still was like kind of crazy that Tupac's soared, so he gone now. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So on other songs and he doing things like that, people still like, man, you what Pac, you did what Pac, yeah, you still talk to me. I still, yeah, yes, Then after a while, I just wouldn't go many places, make sure I walk no more because I love walking. I still walk the neighborhood. I don't walk anywhere no more. I just drove my car. So and after a while, everybody died down a little bit.
All right. So being 30 years later, the song is still iconic and people still play it to this day. What does that like mean to you? Like 30 years later, people still watching the video, loving the song. Like some songs like come and go, but this is like iconic and still being shown. So how you feel about that?
My heart is so small because this has been a dream of mine ever since I was a kid. I didn't know which way it was going to come because I became a teen mom. I didn't know where it was going to be, how I was going to make that mark still. And it's still relevant to this day. I wasn't even on social media or anything, but I would go certain places and talk or speak, read in the background. I tell my kids' friend at the school, and teachers want me to come speak. You know what I'm saying? And I would look at them like, really, y'all really still in love with this like that? Social media got big, so they playing me on social media, showing pictures of me saying I'm Lisa Ray, and I'm like, that's okay. I'm brushing off my shoulder, because I've been through things in my life. I've been married, lost my husband in the streets, and so I'm like still trying to, still find me. I moved from another state to another state, trying to find different things. So I wasn't grasping on to it like that. But when people did know, I still would humble myself, sign an autograph, you know what I'm saying, or two. But I didn't know social media was gonna make it still so big and relevant for me to be also a part of that. And at that same time, God was just continue just molding me and shaping me in the form where he gonna have me to represent myself as to be. I always believe myself as being 100%. When I give you my word is my bond. I'm still old school like that. Right. So things that I do and represent in my life, and to be able to be in the platform for the other people, that I live that every day. Because I know who I am and whose I am and what he's gonna throw me out to talk to people, and for me to still have such greatness in a relationship and to still look youthful. I know he got something for me to do, and it was a purpose for me to still be what you're saying with this platform. I'm iconic.
Right.
And he wants you to show. So decide. A lot of people always like, oh, team mom so bad. You're not gonna be this. You're not gonna be able to do this. You're not gonna.
You're
I'm
with
right
it,
here.
man. Right there. I'm with
I'm
you.
right here. And got 3 kids. And they doing to me okay. You know what I'm saying? They doing pretty good. I'm proud of what I have my 3 daughters. And as a teen mom, you know, and the strength he gave me, the hustle he gave me of working, not even doing drugs or anything extra like that. Working. I'm a worker, hard. No public assistance, none of that to help me with them 3 girls once they father got murdered. It's me, myself, and I. I'm honored to still be in the eyes of people that I can be an example. And my word is this. That's why I want to be. This is me. This is me. Oh, I just left the hair shop. You see my hair? I have blue dye and still producing all this. Me,
I'm proud to say.
CEO, whatever cash I make on the side. I'm me doing this myself, and I with the help of my children, loved ones, and all that stuff. I think about FUBU all day. I am too. That's what I am too. I'm FUBU too. I can do this all day.
Right, that's what it's about, grinding.
All day to represent. So I'm a teen mom, yes, but you could be a teen mom and still do.
Yes.
You just get whatever, you know, you go through your postpartum, you go through all your different things, but get out of it and find out who you are, what your purpose is. You might don't have to be an iconic person, you iconic to them children because you still stood right there by them to get them a part, to be a part of the society we have out here to keep moving. So it don't have to be in the limelight where everybody see, long as some kids see. And the kids around you, in the neighborhood around you, the communities around you. That's why I like Monopoly. You got community.
That's right.
Chance to be part of the community. What?
That's right. So how did your husband pass? You say you lost your husband?
Murdered in the street. He was a nickel and dime hustler. I want to say like that. I'm not gonna say he was doing a lot of selling on the streets and stuff, but he did sell drugs, and we all know what that life is, either in jail or dead. So that's how he ended up passing away on the streets.
Well, I also saw somewhere where you was said in the 80s you celebrated, you know, you was doing Juneteenth before we even recognized it. So tell me about that.
Yes.
That's pretty special for us people that. So.
Oh yes, this month coming up, Juneteenth. I missed it when I moved to Atlanta, and I'm so used to doing community stuff. And I was like, okay, we're going to the June. I know Juneteenth out here's the bump. We in Atlanta. We in the South. Juneteenth. I guess no Juneteenth out here. Huh? What supposed to be doing? Where do we go? Where do we go to do, you know, the festivals? We used to do a parade early in the morning for the East Bay Performing Arts Center, practicing for months for the Juneteenth parade. You got the community football team in the parade. You got the community baseball team and their basketball team. You got the Performing Arts Center. You got other people that had dance schools or whatever type of things they had. We all in the parade walking through the, it's called McDonald Avenue. Downtown McDonald Avenue, just like, you know, you have old downtowns in certain counties.
Yes, everybody.
We walk down from a certain old mall area all the way down to this park called Nicholas Park, marching early in the morning, dancing, doing whatever step we practice on. And, you know, the camera people there, the local news people and all that stuff capturing that. Family members that came out to watch. Then there's a big old barbecue and people have their tents and stuff out there selling whatever they selling. Watermelon contests, music playing out there. Some of the performers that's from like Vallejo and stuff like that would come out and be top performers out there for us. We have Juneteenth, and it's not just in Richmond. They had one in Oakland and San Francisco, Pittsburgh. Everybody was doing it. You trying to ride around, see which one you could go to. You know what I'm saying? It's festival. It's like going to a fair. It was nice. Nice.
So you came to Atlanta. You like, where is that? Where is that? Like, nowhere. Are you starting something out there for like Juneteenth, or are they celebrating it now out there or anything?
Well, I don't know too much of what they doing. You know, me, I'm still trying to be borderline with the COVID thing because I do have young grandkids.
Yeah.
So, and I do be around elderly because I do go I'm like a mobile stylist. So then I go to elderly people or they have children to go do their hair. Okay. So I cautious of many things I'm doing right now until I know for sure we have some type of control a little bit better with the COVID. And
Okay.
hopefully soon, we could get involved with some different things like that. That would be really nice.
All right. So what are you wanting to do as an actress, or what have you done as an actress? Like, what are you trying to do? Are you trying
I
to be
did a
big?
couple of times.
Are you trying to be big?
No, I think I'm big already. I don't think you know, in my older age, I would just like to go share some of my things that I experience or have an understanding with, that I will help either young parents, male or female, no matter what age they are, someone they could, relate to some of the things that they are still challenging and struggling with, or need to, have some inspiration to talk to, or what have you. Acting, I still love the arts. I don't want to be big where I'm like working, going all the time, doing all these films and all them. Like I said, that's a lot of energy and work
Yes.
to do so. But I would love to do something again, and be in a film and put on my characters instead of doing characters with my grandkids and stuff. Acting silly and doing different things with them. I would love to do something like that, be a cameo in something, I don't think I would want a big major role and all that responsibility, but yeah. I did something with John West Jr. He had some trailers he was throwing out there, in the midst of COVID, before COVID, and he has some other things he said he was talking about, but I want to do me for a minute because I haven't done me in a while. So I was doing me and get all my structure together with my t-shirt because I had visioned it a couple of years ago. I just wanted to put it out there. I'm not helping someone else with their business. I'm doing my own business as a full-time cosmetologist. I love doing hair. I can get out there and help and touch people that like I said, I would like to do for them and encourage them and talk with them and stuff like that.
That's what I was going to ask you. What have you been doing as a life coach and mentor? Or what is?
Yes, and that's an everyday thing for me. It could be a client, that gels with me, and I take them under my wing, and I'm sharing different steps of where they at, what things and guidelines you should be looking to do if this come with eating. If you're eating a different way. I stopped eating a certain way when I was 20. You know what I'm saying? So I could eat my food cold, don't have to be no microwave. I could eat fruit and water all day. I could deal with no lights on all day. You know what I'm saying? Some different things I put myself through because you never know when something's going to happen. So COVID wasn't, to me, much of a challenge because I have an egg I put nest in, or a nest with an egg in. You know what I'm saying? So I will be able to be okay. And then I'm going to find different ways to keep on moving. Case like how the government didn't know what the government to do. Government didn't know what to do at the time to help us right away. So just different things I share and talk with people. And I was like, wait a minute, I'm a mentor. Wait a minute, I'm a life coach. Love, I need love. People call me that, good friends or, associates of mine. And I can reference them, or I can send them to the person that do know how to do it or what you need. And it took me a long time to build that in Georgia. I had it in Cali, you know what I'm saying? But Georgia took me a while to be able to, have that circle around to do so. And then some things I just like, okay, I got it. I got somebody right now. I told her I was going to help her with some letters I was supposed to send to her, but I've been like so crazy busy. And at the same time, not feeling good, and still doing what I do.
Yes.
And I hope she haven't forgot about me. I'm an abuse supply, and I just met her.
Okay.
Got all her you can from her just gave to me, I was giving back to her, and I'm like, oh, I help you with this, and usually people have to, this from, but I still have to be a missionary. I got you. Just be patient with me. I got some things I'm doing. I'm gonna get it to you. Send me your email. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna get you what you need, so you can get on the road with you and that baby. When I hear baby, I'm like, oh.
He said, when I heard baby, what?
I heard baby.
Here I come to save the day.
Oh yeah, I got you. I help. I put you in the right connect to get what you need to get. I'm from another state. I know how hard it was for me from another state.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm put you where I need to put you. It's like all day, every day. It's like it's not. That's why I say I can't even put a date on it because I've been doing it for a while. I just ain't never put the title on it.
I got you. So, what challenge? I guess what has been your greatest challenge, trying to succeed, or like you said, move to a different city or whatever. What is, as you feel, has been your greatest challenge in the industry or in life, period?
To put myself out there. Every time I turn around, like, oh, I don't know if I want to.
You
I'm
be
saying
hesitant. You be hesitant.
the background. I've been in the background for a minute. Okay, I'm not want to be in the background no more. I got too much. I got to put out. I got to say, no, I'm gonna go back in the background.
So you be fighting with yourself.
Yeah, back and forth, back and forth. So I have to just let it go. Okay. And let it continue to do what it's doing because it's out of my hand. Regardless if I say I'm gonna wait and do it, something else comes up. And I'm like, what? Okay. Like you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh my God, somebody's looking, somebody.
Yeah.
I need to get this I need to do some advertising. Oh, I need to do some advertisement, I can't get right now. I need to go. I can't walk the streets like I want to put my, to do the old school pass it out. So I can't. I'm not with the social media. How can I get this out? How can I get this out?
Well, God makes sure everything happens the way it is according to happen.
He makes sure it's already done. It's just all about you. It's not about. I like to say, Nike say just do it. I say just done.
I like that. Just
done. So I don't have to do it already. It's already done. It's just all me just stepping up and just step on the step and keep going up. Martin Luther say, go to the mountaintop and just keep walking to that mountaintop.
That's right.
Just gotta keep going. So that's a challenge I get, but it's not a challenge because it's already done.
I got you. So other than, I know Tupac has been up there. So other than that, what has been your greatest accomplishment in your life?
I would say raising them girls, especially after their father died. Raising them girls to keep sane, to say, oh, I didn't have no daddy around, and this is why, to teach them that is no greater being than knowing yourself. So absence of a father, I know it hurts, you know what I'm saying? Absence of a mother, I know it's hurt. I lost my mom when I was 25. She was young, you know what I'm saying, going through what she's going through. So I saw her at a young age deteriorating, so I have to tell myself it's something greater than a mom and dad that I can keep moving. How can I keep moving? If I'm trusting something I don't never get to see.
Yes. You gotta have that faith and everything, that faith and belief in it.
And she couldn't get up to do what she needs to do for me because her body is going through something. Who gonna do it? You still gotta do it. So they created you and put something in you. You still gotta do, regardless of a mom or dad, that he bring you different moms and dads your way. Embrace it. We only here for a time in the season. Embrace it. All of us gonna care.
That's right.
So that was my greatest challenge, to make sure that their minds was made up. You gotta change your mind and change your lifestyle, man. So I had to make sure I do that for them. Help them keep changing. Hey, it's not because he wasn't here. My dad, and so I'm in the streets. So that, hey, none of that. None of that. You can't. You'll never have no substance in life to me. You keep holding on to those things. So that's been my greatest challenge when I think of things like that.
All right, talk that stuff after you over here talking that, dropping them jewels up in this stuff.
I know. That's why I was like, ugh.
I love it. What advice would you have for like the youth, trying to come up in the industry, or, who having a hard life already, who might be wanting to give up and all this type of stuff? What advice would you have for them?
I would tell them constantly to encourage themselves. Regardless what everybody else is saying about you, still pat yourself on the back, on the shoulder, and push yourself, because you are your worst enemy. You are your worst critic.
Right.
However, turn around and tell yourself you're the best critic. You're the best enemy. You know what I'm saying? And keep pushing, regardless of what people say around you, and continue to understand your purpose when you're going there. Because if you get off your purpose, and it means you're going to slide and get into something else that you're not supposed to be in. And now you're going to go around, I call it still the yellow brick road. Now you got to try to find your way back to the yellow brick road to remember who you are, what you're supposed to be doing to get where you're trying to get to. So all that, you got to be obedient and work better than sacrifice. So if you're calling it sacrifices, you need to make it obedient. because you need to be obedient to understand how to sacrifice.
Right.
And don't be shoulda, woulda, coulda, or I you know, you gotta leave all that behind after you say I did it 5 times. I told myself I couldn't do this. I told myself 20 times I couldn't do it. Now turn around, I can. I will. I did, and it's done. You got to change that around people, that whatever industry it is. I don't care if it's a business, I don't care if it's rapping, basketball, loving yourself better. Turn it into a positive for yourself, and then expect somebody to come bring it, because now you know how to accept it. You don't even know what it is because you ain't gave it to yourself yet. Love yourself, understand yourself. Stop beating yourself up so much. So once you stop doing that, you can go out there and be in that industry. So then when they tell you you ain't no good, you won't stop.
Exactly.
Oh, that's just them saying that. I'm good.
Exactly.
You know, I'm good. I could do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm good, Joseph. You push yourself. Believe in yourself. Dream big.
Like
Dream.
I've been like, I've sent my, like I'm a film writer and director also, so I've sent my script to agents, and they were like, oh no, this is, we can't do this. And then I created the film, and then it made it into the film festivals and won awards and everything. So you can't let someone else tell you that you know your stuff. You got to believe in you. So
no. You better put some money in the chest and go and get you a couple of cameras and shoot your own stuff. Now you can put stuff on Netflix, Tuba, Hulu, all that, direct your own.
Mm-hmm. Facts. Yes. So listen, my last question to you, Miss Ethel. When it is all said and done, when you are long gone from this earth, what is it that you want people to know about Ethel?
I want people to know that I did my best to keep my word, and my word is my bond. I try to learn from my Heavenly Father. He tried to keep his word and honor his word with people. And that I try to be true to myself so I can be true to you. That I love you honestly with all my heart, my mind, my body, and soul, even if I never met you. That I always cared about you. You just never crossed my path.
Wow, that was powerful. That was very powerful.
Thank you.
Do you got anything coming up? Anything you want the people to know about her?
I just would like everyone to get a chance to go on my store, www.com apparel. Oops, sorry, www.iam2apparel.com, www.iam2apparel.com, and go subscribe. If you don't want to buy anything, at least subscribe, because pretty soon I will have some good discounts for y'all, sales coming out. I just need to get people on that store, to get my apparel out there, get my image out there. I do not want to be dead and gone and y'all walking around with my image on me. Let me see that today while I'm living. Give my flowers while I'm alive.
That's right. You
Go
got
to my website.
a customer here. I'm gonna get some. You got a customer right here. I'm gonna go on there.
Thank you. I'm trying to get this hair thing together. If you want to get your hair done, book me. You don't have to pay for me to come out there, but I travel. You want me to do your hair? I can grow your hair. I can see what's going on with your hair. Hit me up at www.com. I keep saying .com.
Like I'll be like www.com. I can't find it.
www.whodidyourhair.com. I'm so sorry. I'm tired, you guys. I've been
whodidyourhair.com.
Whodidyourhair.com.
Get y'all right.
Get you right. Look what's going on with your scalp. See what's going on. I can help get your hair growing. I'm very well at doing that too. I just want to get that out there with people to understand natural hair and things that you're doing with your hair, because we got a lot of people losing their hair and doing a lot of strenuous things to their hair or just giving up on it. So give me a holler, and I try to take care of that too. If you want me to come, like I said, if you're far away from me, I will come, but you just have to pay to get me there, because I will come.
Y'all need y'all her done, man. Support, man. Make sure y'all do that.
Come on, y'all, call us up. Other than that, that's all I'm doing right now. Just trying to get that 100% off the ground. I've been doing it underground. You know what I'm saying? We do stuff underground, just part-time.
Build it brick by brick.
And I'm trying to get it up there. If you want me to mentor, you want me to do some life coaching with you, still hit me up on whodidyourhair.com, and you can consult there, and we can figure out what we're doing from there. You can retain me for some personal life coaching, which you might need at the time as well, hit a sister up. I'm out here, and I'm sorry I can't give it away for free anymore, because but I have grandchildren, and I need to pay the way for them. That's what my ultimate goal is, for inheritance, and I have to do that for my grandchildren and your children as well, because all y'all kids are my kids to me.
That's right. Facts. You heard that? My
That's
kids
we
are
are
my
the
kids
world. We are the children. We are the ones.
to make a brighter day. So let's start giving them.
I'm always giving. You know, I have nickels and I'm scrubbing together, but I need more to continue to do. I have, like I said, a whole bunch of kids that indirectly been my way that's going to grow up, that has grown up, that is still coming out the womb. So let's do that, you guys. We got to get our kids here. This is for their future.
Well,
that's it. Lacey,
I thank you, Ms. Ethel. I appreciate you for giving me this opportunity. Like I said, I've been a big fan of the music video, Pac, everything. So I was honored that you was going to give me this interview. So I would definitely let you know when the article drops. I'm gonna probably get on it probably tomorrow and everything. So it'll probably be out by the weekend or early next week. And I'll let you know.
Let me know so my daughter can go ahead and post things up for me and show everyone.
I got you. And I appreciate
portfolio. Build my portfolio.
That's right. That's what it's about. Do this.
Yes,
yes, and thank you again. I appreciate you, and God bless you. You are inspiration. I love it. I love what you said today, and I know your words will help. If you can even just help one person, that's worth $1 million.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Thank you so much.
All right, so you have a good evening.
You too.
All right, talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.